Hey guys, back with Doki Doki Literature Club and let's continue. Okay. Texts I've already read, that's weird. Extreme, okay, I mean, that's sus, okay. You know what? I think Yuri is bait. So let's try that one, okay? Okay. At least she's predictable. But, okay, suddenly it's not that predictable. I know, that's sad, okay. Nope. Okay, that's kinda no backwards moment. What? How is it related to Sayori? Anxiety, okay. What? Okay, I have no idea. Okay, what? I have no clue. I think it's almost impossible to get the route that you want. Okay. No. Okay, what? Okay, sure, clumsy, but like... dream, I see. Inferno, okay. Raindrops, so it's kinda sad. Intellectual, yeah, of course. Heartbeat, amazing. Wow, simple. Infinite. Crimson, okay. Horror, okay. And another day passed. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Nekma. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club after all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, but I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayo? What? Eh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just want to look at it. So nervously retrieves her coin purse. What? He's gonna rob her or... he's just probably putting an eye on her or just caring for her, I guess. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill to the deck. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How'd you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I will lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't know she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Nagma to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mysterious little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I recall when you speak your mind. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. Yeah, just kinda cute, I guess. You're right, Bo. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. What? What revolution? Oh yeah. Retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Yeah. Understatement of the century, I guess. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she told me. You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. I mean, he was fooled pretty easily. Whoa, what the fuck? Yeah. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles. What the? What was that? Oh, what was? Huh? A cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. So, glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to ya. But then I heard your blab about the cupcakes. It's totally worth seeing your reaction, bro. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sarah hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Wow, how big is that thing? Seriously. Sarah rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Sure, go on. Sarah suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going for a lotto with just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yeah. Yours look really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Bears can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sarah gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to munch Sarah off her. Sarah suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? What fool, Sarah trots away to safety. You and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid. Yeah, jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Oh my god. Like the difference between Natsuki and Sayori's voice is kinda hard to make it out. Sorry. I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over the boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica acoustically glanced at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. My last period today was study hall. What? What kind of a period? That's a lesson, right? What kind of a lesson is study hall? That makes no sense. Fo. You'll have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You play something for us, Monica? Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Nakama. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sarah's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sarah somehow already finished her entire cookie. Irrespective of her book, and Natsuki disappeared into her closet. Closet? Really? Nakama! Sarah suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up? Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons, markers, and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you feeling going with Nakama to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'll be happy to go with him. But I want to go. So much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It's just a suggestion. See if you can find the poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Nakama? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to a mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you will make an event out of literature. Me and Marco have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? What kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kinda dull, Nakama. You're not thinking about it right way at all. You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem like, "Between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from the clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned these joys? For now, when I look at in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland." Like that! Sorry, how do I put it? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie? Yeah, when you talk like all manly and muscular. Haha. I'm working super hard on this, you know? I know. I just mean it's pretty ordinary contrast to your cute self. Yeah, you sound all muscular and deep like this. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. I guess so. I'm so excited. Okay, it's going towards weird territory. So the festival is going to be so much fun. Sarah spins herself around the hallway again. Hey Nakuma, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, huh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sarah like this, but in the end she hasn't changed one bit. She is nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Two of us entered the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls the box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of her box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking at my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shell. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Oh! You okay? My forehead! Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori's sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Oh, that's an angle right there. Sayori slowly releases her hand towards her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Also, is this because my poem has too many names that mentioned Sayori or too many words that reflect Sayori? Because I was trying to go for Yuri, but yeah. Sorry. There's a huge red mark on her center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Nakama! Where will I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink will do. You don't have to. I'm finally looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. Haha, what are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if what the internet was kind of like going crazy about is one of the bad endings and the good endings are just normal dating sim style. Because I guess if I remember correctly, School Days was kind of like that, right? I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it was used as nice pack rather than what the fuck did I just read? But I know Sarah likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. Just a moment, I'm already returned to the classroom where I left, Sayori. She has one palm of her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into her box. I don't know. I really don't like putting cold stuff like to heal the wound. It's kind of risky, right? At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Like you actually might you might break or tear a blood vessel. Unless they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. So you're here. My hands are the bowl of apple juice. It's nice and cold. So he opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sorry, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sarah places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it feels better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey Nakama, this kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Eh? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I'll always try to keep up with you. You're kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fall behind or had trouble cleaning up the things you did. But sometimes when I try to do things I couldn't, I'll get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get bumped. And I will start crying really hard. And you'll rush over as quick as you could. You'll try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Nakama, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. And after all these years, you're just rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even knew it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Nakama, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sarah has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her in deep thoughts like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. I mean, yeah, your default hairstyle kind of blocks it off, huh? Sarah hops to her feet. She clutches her forehead again. Don't start up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I hold Sarah out of the classroom. Sarah plays with her bangs to try to hide the bomb, but without much success. In a moment, we may make it back to the club room. You're back. Good timing. I was just ready to start with the sharing our poems. Sarah, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? I have it right. Sarah frantically glances around herself. Oh my god. I forgot all of the stuff. Calm down, Sarah. I have it all right here. Oh yeah, thankfully I think I should have gotten, but yeah. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Nakama. Well, sorry. I failed to come up with an excuse for sorry. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Okay, it's going to matter starting from this time, right? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box closed, tightly I returned to my seat. Who should I show my poem to first? Okay, Yuri. Let's just hope I didn't fuck up. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Nakama. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Huh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly Interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that, if you'd like to hear it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Okay, the raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was listening but for a guilty snack. See, like, it's so weird. It's so hard to call this a poem, more like prose. Yeah, it's almost like a novel. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, and my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is defeated will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. Oh yeah, and yeah, it's a bit of a prose, but then there's a haiku. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, refreshed and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, a classic fashion condition. I slice the bread and I feel myself again. Oh, she's being nice to the raccoons. How nice. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I mean, yeah, there's some metaphor. Fuck. Now I seem shallow. But I guess she's kind of like hesitant in showing kindness to others. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit close to my preferred writing style. Using pose as a canvas to express vivid imagery and convey emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. I mean, is that true? It's kind of like a prose. Well, I think it's something that the different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the ways it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. People will make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Nakama? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'll probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Oh sure, we should show my poem too, okay? There's a pretty good chance that I fucked up and made it so Sayori would like my poem. Nakama, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the one who feels that way, so. Eh? No way. Not even Natsuki. Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something, but I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's not easy to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Oh, okay, I think I did make it so that my poem is fitting for Sayori. Eh? Well, it's not bad. I was kind of like wishy-washy with the different girls. Stop thinking about weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things, like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I feel more feeling for you than I could for myself. You have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I bet Sayori said. Hey, I'm not kidding, you know. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sarah starts filling with her pencil. Hey Nakma, will you give me your poem? I can't want to keep it. Huh, why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sarah, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Okay, I think I did. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? I broke my... Oh yeah, she accidentally broke her pencil while holding. Sarah hastily bends down to pick up the pieces she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and get the broken pencil. Sarah clutches the desk beside her to support herself in each shake. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sarah. Yeah. I grab Sarah's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh. Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Wow, she actually, holy shit. What the fuck, that's long! Balls. Above of my sculpt like the lid of a cookie jar is the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. Like, I kinda really like Sarah's writing. It's almost like a song lyric, right? And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, and the bottles and all in a row. Collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Yeah, it's rhyming. There's a rhyme going on. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. I can feel the feel. I can feel the rhythm. Like, you can make a rap song out of this. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more battles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like an exploring dark cave. Discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging, scraping and scraping. I blow my dust off my bottles, caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Oh yeah. Finally all done, I open up. My old friends, they come in such a hurry. Didn't want my buttons that much. I frankly pulled them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out, each and every friend, each and every ball. But every time I let one go, it shouts again to beat me on my feet. Happy thoughts. In shorts fall all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends they didn't smile. They all shout and played something, but all I hear is echo inside my head. Bruh. Okay, I can't force that one. Bruh. Holy crap, Sarah, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. But you taught me a whole lot. I've really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I mean, the poem is kind of like her, right? At least it makes sense for her to write. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you could be proud of it. yeah, he probably didn't expect her to be this good. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Thanks, like magic. You're getting pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yay! Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sarah's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this one is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, yeah, maybe I should boldly not skill less. I like your last one better. Really? I mean, I guess in the sense that it had some words that fit her. Really? Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat. That may be true, but I just want to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. Well, I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. Yeah, I mean, I get ya, Natsuki, I get ya. I hate when people try to sound fancy and add more meaning just by using annoying and complicated language. In a way, I kinda agree. Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. You just head over heels for all the cryptic nonsense, but I see right through all the bullshit, huh? Making a riddle look so hard, all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. I guess that's one way to look at it. Well, everyone has their own opinion, but their opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you figured that out already. Okay, and there it comes. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something. Yeah, I've got. Okay, I think I'll just make it out. Maybe I'll learn something, you piece of shit. I'm going to shit on your stupid poems. Yeah, how do you like that? Yeah, that's perfect for Natsuki. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. It keep bringing little hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singer voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people, and she probably talks about spiders. Oh fuck. Oh wait, holding on. Oh shit, I fucking skipped it. Probably should have saved. Not bad, right? Yeah, I did. But yeah, her poems are kind of like children's poems, I guess. Yeah, it's very similar to children's poems, so poems for children. Maybe some lyrics for children's songs. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. Yeah, I said. I didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't really have to explain it. Something you explain complicated issues with much. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps to realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone will agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? I mean, okay. I thought you were literally self-projecting or something. Because, you only like cute stuff. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks It doesn't matter. It can be anything about anything. I want it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of a weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out. They make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone? It makes them happy, yeah. I think people really need to learn to respect others liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. Giving food to animal. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. The people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, Yuri is pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt she had some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I will judge her or anything. Let's get into trouble finding words. I guess I should try to not be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And you made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Or, well, I'll say so. Even her writing style is really different. I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I guess that's true. But in my personal opinion, I try to do both and it kind of becomes a mess. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. Okay, let's go, Monica! Hi again, Nakama. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I won't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. Alright, it's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori like the other one that you wrote. You two are like a dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her in this club, don't you? But then again, I don't blame you for being shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But you and Natsuko are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still, getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you wanna read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Holy shit! Oh, okay. When a poem starts with "say me," that's sus. That's super sus. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Noise it won't stop, violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, piercing, sighing, causing tension, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, endless poem of meaningless. Monica, do you need help? This poem is sus, bro. Like, I know people sometimes write for fun, and obviously they offer, when you're writing fiction, you really should be good at self-inserting and understanding other people and trying to act out those persons. It's a really tough job, and yeah, and Monica is a really interesting character too. Just reading her poem, and that's sus, bro. I know some people, maybe Monica herself is acting as well, but is she really that level-headed to I'm I'm just trying to self-insert and pretend to be this mentally unstable person. I'm just wrote it from that perspective. Maybe she might say that, but how do you know that she's not crying out for help for her poems? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. Yeah, this one's really interesting. I'm sorry if you don't like that. No, I never said that. Yeah, for some reason, people are not commenting on Monica's poems because it is by far the most abstract one. Yours is not even that abstract. It just has it has certain meanings that aren't that hard to figure out. There's a bit of parts that feel like a haiku, but there's even parts that feel like prose. It's just kind of a thing we've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change. Oh fuck. Change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. Yeah, I kind of really like Monica's because it's not on the meaning. There is meaning to it, but it's also on the emotions. There's some both intellectual thinking stuff, but there's also some emotion stuff. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see, yeah. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. I'm dying! Help me! That's what it sounds like. Sometimes asking what a poem is about is the right question. A poem can be as abstract as physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your... Oh yeah! Save my game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Oh, you could have the back button here. That's the thing. I really think the back button, in the OG Vampire is good. It's useful. I don't know. Maybe when this game was being developed, Vampire was not like that. But the back button is so useful. Wait, is this even about writing? What am I even talking about? Oh, that's a little bit of a fourfold there. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come and sit out from the room. Is this about the festival? Sort of. Don't we really do Have to do something for the festival? Still we can put together anything good in just a few days. Let's just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new memories. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sarah has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets and we can give out during the events. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to do for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sarah's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sarah, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did ya? Well, I did. Do you really think that bad of an idea? Is that a bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not that bad. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Well, you're not going to be getting popular. I mean, I'm literally performing right now. In front of the entire world through the internet. Look at me. I want to be popular. Pay your attention to me. Look at me. Kochiro Miro. Kochiro Miro. Guys. Fuck, I think I skipped dialogue. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Ryu have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for someone to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry, but I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. We start the evening and each put on a good performance. Then we'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun! That's right. There's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all takes it standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting poems, then I know you can do it. Natsuki, you remain silent. Sarah looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sarah and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe a little bit, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright, thanks Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expected pace. I guess I don't really have a choice. Aha! That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect it to do in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind of herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting for her poem. Her clean, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she'd done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sarah looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. I mean, I kind of want to hear about it, sure. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? Oh shit, she's competitive now. I'll go next. Wow, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over and to the podium. This poem is called Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absolutely absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the rolling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she is finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri steps back into reality and glances around at her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that's really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess it's next. I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks up to the podium. This one's called Miyato. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a little harder than I thought. How did you guys find it so easily? Did it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly chilly like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Wait, this is what meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach deeply into something I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Nakama liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you real nicely. But it might be the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen the poems of yours where sort of a gentle delivery will work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay, now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Nakama. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Nakama lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki? It's fine. I might as well get it over with. Looks like I have much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go where I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I deserve an applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, bro. Yeah, maybe. Alright then, let's just leave you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... why are you looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Shonen Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little uninfused, her poem has a rhythm and rhythm to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style and works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for the other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it will be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making a pamphlet, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. Yeah, it doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. And it makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem, yeah. Reciting some poems, nothing really sus happened. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, let's finish the planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day. I can't wait! I can do this! Alright, I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sarah and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club. And I'm impressing Monica, then I have to do my best. Wait. Like, does my choices even matter? Like, is the main character going to choose Monica, like, regardless? Probably not. Like, if you're making a visual novel, you have to make multiple routes, right? Unless you're like me, who is making a detective novel, like something like Danganronpa or Ace Attorney. Ready to go, Sayori. Look at you two. Let's go home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nicer, bro. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Nakama. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already happened. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori, okay. I should probably say, sorry, I was behind. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles her words. Huh. That's unusual. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Wait, fuck. So let's just... For one day Yuri asked you to walk home with you. Huh? What will you do? What kind of a question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh shit, so here's the thing. This game is sus, right? So if I like answer anything that make her jealous, would she like go fucking ham? Is that how it is? Yeah, I already saved. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll be honest. Walking home with Yuri, huh? I mean, yeah. I don't like it. Yuri's bae. I mean, to be fair, like all four of them are pretty bae in a lot of ways. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does she thought of that make my heart pound? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? Okay. Oh yeah. Like my... I guess we're kind of like... The fictional Nakama and me are kind of like being in tune, I guess. I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? There's nothing to do with what I just said. Uh-huh, you admitted it! Jeez. There's not even a point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry, everyone is different. Nobody's in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it's kind of her fault for dropping me with such a weird question. Can't just lie to her. Or if there's something that makes her happy, I will have to take that away from her. I'll hate to take that away from her, yeah. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what have happened in that time? Huh. Yeah, she's thinking about something else. That choice is definitely going to matter. Now this choice is also going to matter. So why doesn't the game allow me to do anything with Monica? That's weird. Oh, last. Anime is probably server, right? Oh wait, what the fuck? The fuck you? I'm going to load. Oh wait, what? Misery? Yeah, I guess some of the bittersweet stuff is also kind of serious deals, I guess. Oh no, no. Okay, so if something is infinite, then it's for Yuri. What, scars? Really? Tell it, huh? Weird. That was a wild guess. Whoa! Sayori, stop being sus. Why is that related to what, tragedy? I guess, huh? Yeah, Sayori's kind of sus. Not gonna lie. Disoriented, unrestrained. Yeah, horror. Oh, literature. Yeah, of course. Inferno. Yeah, speaking the same words again and again. Extraordinary. Whoa, really? Okay, yeah, probably. Yuri. Okay, but I don't know. Yuri might be fun. She's the most sus. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into. You're practicing piano. What about practicing piano again? Yeah. It was a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not preparation, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of schools where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. It sounded a bit like Sayuri all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have a fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Well, come on! Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say that I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Oh, is that some sort of a squid? Fuck, it's Japanese. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, the joke makes no sense in translation. I'm sure, yeah. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Yeah, that's another wall break, I guess. Fine. The reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori sitting in the desk in the corner of the room looked down at the muffin. I walk over to her. Hey Sayori. I have my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry, don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Is everything alright? Did my answer yesterday fucked up the timeline? Is that what happened? Of course, why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I rudely glanced at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she notices anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Nakama, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber razor up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Nakama. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bother her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just want to ask if you know anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also a friend with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? She seems like she wants to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Nakama. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayo talks about about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light that was turned inside of her. No way. Sayo is always like that? Sayo's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Nakama. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? Oh, baby. I said too much. Oh, that's cute. But yeah, people do be like that. I'm sorry. What do I know? Anyway, I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Marcus smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Marcus stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watched her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sit and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting her just whip me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but here's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes through and retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Who should I show my poem first? Okay, so I think it definitely made it so that Yuri would like my poem more. Since it's also, filled with horror, murder, death, suicide, I think she'll love it. Nakama, this is wonderful. I can feel the emotions you poured into it. Yeah, very. It's the result of trying what I suggested yesterday. No, this is the result of me choosing all the most fucked up words. I guess so. You did a good job explaining. I really want to try giving it more feeling. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hand appears sweaty. I'm not used to this. Wait, was there a change in the music? Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me really happy. Are you sure? Saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Okay. Really, I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. Besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? I mean, I don't think... Yeah, her poems are kind of good. Again, Yuri nods. Even your close friends? For some reason, Yuri doesn't respond. Yuri? Yuri smiles sadly. That one, during lunchtime, I ate my... Whoa. What the fuck? Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You would say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. Books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know will make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my for all the girls here, you're kind of the hottest in terms of body types, not gonna lie. Look, them jokes, excuse me. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. And they also don't interact with you at all, buddy. People say that about you. And come on, there's no way the three of you the people in this club are like shit talking you behind your back, behind my back, behind Nakama's back. I don't know it all, Nakama. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. I haven't really done anything. Yeah, I think this conversation is happening because I chose in my poetry to make it appealing for you, I guess. That's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Nakama. I speak too slowly. I second myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I will make friends. And I will say I've had at least one success, wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah, we really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Okay, fuck, let me save, game. A marvel of millions of years in the making, where the womb of the earth chaotically meets the surface, under the clear blues skip an expensive bliss, but brief gray rolling clouds and endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in, or will a sudden wave send you crashing down the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I burn my piece to evade at the shore. Drift forward and I return to you or forevermore. Oh yeah, this is definitely the most cryptic one. There's definitely some I think I need to read it twice. Yeah, I read it and I think, yeah, it's really interesting. This one is by far the most cryptic in my opinion. I mean, this one's kind of like an obvious, why build sandcastle when you know it's going to be destroyed by the sea. And there's also something about bliss and finding enigma in this world somewhere. Yeah, this one's really good. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the difference in our writing styles or thought process. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show up. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went for her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, this is really interesting. Like, the poetry the characters all write is also very fitting for the characters. Like, Natsuki's is very super blunt and straight to the point, and also some cute and also related to children's poem for it almost reads like a poem dedicated or for the target audience is children. Which is good, which is fine. It has its own unique charm to it. Marcus is very minimalistic, very cryptic, and Sayori's is very bittersweet. Some cheerfulness, bittersweet, and it also has a lot of rhythm to it. It's almost like a song lyrics, and yours is also quite cryptic, but it's also the crypticness is in the meaning and not in the words. The words themselves are kind of like prose, but it also has certain haiku elements to it. Yeah. Okay, let's start. It's time to traumatize Sayori. Maybe she'll realize that this poem is mostly for Yuri. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone. Oh shit! I think I've been found out. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Oh shit! Oh yeah. Probably Yuri. Yeah. Okay. I'm glad. I'm glad that my choices are actually matter, and the game is not bamboozling me, not trolling me with potential multiple with the roots not actually diverging. I'm glad that a certain divergence is happening. I don't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe that's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Nakama. Sorry, is there something wrong? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Okay. Sayori. Tell Mark I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Who should I show my phone? Till next. Okay, I'm not gonna say. Okay, fine, it's Mark time. Hi Nakama, have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It will also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure, I'll let Marka take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Great job, Nakama. I was doing in my head while reading. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Like Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. I see. So it's kind of like where Sayori and Yuri are opposites and Mark and Natsuki are opposites, huh? Yuri likes them when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. I'm not sure I'm not her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever for soft. And here I am, a feather. Oh, there's more. Lost adrift sky, the victim of the current of the wind. Day after day I searched with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall and fall and fall more, gentle as a feather and dry, cold, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and the forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no one enter her gaze. The lady who knows everything. The lady who knows everything knows that I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Yeah, it's really good. Like, I was expecting some fucked up shit to happen, but generally, this is just like good literature. Yeah, I think it's really interesting for like understanding the characters through the literature they write. Like, Monika's by far the most deepest and the most wishy-washy character in here. Like, Yuri is the most sus, definitely. But that's just with the whole murder, like death and stuff, like all that stuff relating to her and to that, but her being creepy. But Monica is just like a mastermind. Like, she's the mastermind. She has too much information. She knows too many things, and she also knows that she knows everything, but at the same time, everything she knows is nothing, because she knows that whatever she knows is pointless. Like, it's pointless information. Kind of like that, huh? There's some hope in that she's going to find certain meaning in life, but there's not. There's no meaning in life. No meaning in life and no meaning in death. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get philosophical or anything, but it's kind of my mind. So that's what I wrote about. Yeah, it's very apparent that you love learning and doing a whole bunch of other stuff. I see. Yeah, I guess a lot of elite students are like that, huh? They just love learning and doing a bunch of other stuff. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if you had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in this club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, I guess, but in a lot of ways, I guess fiction is also kind of like that too. I mean, there's so many fiction about people being sad and shit. There's very rare fiction about people like being happy-go-lucky and everything going according to plan all the time. And even some of the stories, slice of life, like Moe stories, where if something like that do exist, there's still some conflict to it, I guess. But I mean, come on, the current literature club thing, the current story is way tamer compared to other stuff. I'm actually kind of enjoying it. If everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? I guess so. Yeah, that's the thing. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. I mean, yeah, but like 2-dimension, 3-dimension, there's a difference. Anyway, it's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much effort into. But if you find there are other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, you want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. You know, it's kind of cool because I did try literature once back when I was in like high school, middle school even, and yeah, I was kind of good at it. And I never tried it again. I just really love fiction writing. I should show my poem next, but it's still really cool. Maybe I'll give it more shot. But you know, honestly, I kind of like wanna try out music more than just words, because like I'm so goddamn sick of words. They're actually kind of like really like there's a bit of me desire like building up in me to try out music composing. I just really haven't really learned anything after all. Honestly, I don't even know why I got my hopes up in the first place. Yeah, it's because Yuri is also like completely opposite. I mean, then again, like what I said previously is kind of BS, because Natsuki and Yuri are like complete opposites. So I was just mad that I am choosing Yuri a lot. Honestly, I don't know why I get my hopes up in the first place. I think I got the choice beforehand, simply because a certain poem I wrote had words that fit for Sayori and Yuri. Almost 50-50, that's probably why I got that option. Honestly, I don't know why I got my hopes up in the first place. What? I didn't think this one was that bad. What did I do wrong? Poems don't need to be all deep astounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. So what? Am I supposed to like make it so that all the girls like it to get the good ending? Otherwise people are just going to hate me. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Unless you stop short of all of a sudden. Don't! tell me. Yeah, you're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? Oh, what do you mean? That's not true. Oh, what are you talking about? Yeah, you got me. Hey, I'm Yuri's bae. I mean, what you talking about? What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. You know, Yuri will love this angsty. Just because she's talented writing doesn't mean I'm looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow stuck another info, and what it is beyond me. I'm so done with you. Oh fuck! Okay, then I'm supposed to balance things out. Is that it? Natsuki shows the poem I had. I mean, I understand. In the harem ending, in all honesty, I think games where you choose certain character, therefore you get an ending is kind of bullshit. Because in real life, you kind of like have to play a bit of a politics with everyone, so everyone is a little bit satisfied with you. Natsuki shows the poems I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you write it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. Well, that's selfish. I mean, you guys are like talking about being accepting towards someone else, and then you come and like act like this. Like, I did see like the goodness in everyone, even Natsuki's to an extent in their poems. Like, well, fuck you too, Natsuki. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Also, I was a mind reader. I was destined to be in the world of pain from the start. Yeah, at least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Also, she didn't give me her poem. Fuck. Okay, you're free. Okay, you're free. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a sec. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. Hey, you deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Oh boy, here it comes. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing that different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please, show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being a lovey-dovey. No. Yeah, I was going for Yuri, damn it. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. See, I kind of think I should have like lied to her, like, yeah, I will never go with Yuri so long as you're with me, like, blah 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 blah. What do you want me to do? Lie to you? Is that what you women want from me? Huh. There should be an option that said I will go with you and Yuri too, like both of you. Like, what's wrong with that? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. That's why we'll be making cupcakes. Or we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling old poetry pamphlets. Sarah will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can... guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? No, Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never give Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. Holy shit, like, is this like a romance, like a dating scene, but like on a hard mode? Because I do one thing and the whole like story falls apart. What the fuck? That may be the case, but if I can't be the leader now, then I won't go as a person. So Yuri, you have to have a beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banner and decoration to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be wonderful help here. But anyway, let's just leave you, Nakama. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yura have some pretty heavy tests to handle. It will probably go a long way to keep one of them in hand. You could always help out. You could always help out as well. I'll be really appreciative of that. That's. As Monica suggests I spend the weekend with one of my club members. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give it to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice. You shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Naka may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making an excuse for Nakama to. What are you talking about? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? So what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Nakama to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't gotten really a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? Oh shit, that's true. So I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I'm just saying though. Jeez. Can we just sell this already? Nakama, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Huh? Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Of course, I'm going with, So like, the thing with other dating sims is that you're supposed to like stick with one girl and see their ending, right? If you be a bit of a wishy-washy, you might actually end up in a bad ending. But I don't know, this game might be different. Like, actually, if I like choose one girl, then the other girls might get really upset. But I don't know. Let's just end it here today, I guess. That was quite interesting. That was quite fun.